Good evening, everybody. This is the crypto market recap for Tuesday, March 18th. I'm sorry I've been kind of missing on my videos. I've been very sick for the last week and a half, and I've lost at least 12 pounds, and it's been a rough go. Lost my smell, lost my taste, and so it's been a tough go. I'm going to be back now to doing morning and evening recaps, so I apologize for how intermittent it has been lately, and it's been a really rough go. So Bitcoin, we are being guided down by this daily 12 moving average. On this bounce, we made it to the 0.5 on the way back up, which is not ideal. It's better than the 0.382, obviously, but we want to see us get at least to the golden pocket to give us more conviction that we'll see a higher low on the way back down. So I don't have that. We easily can break down into lower lows. As far as what the volume is telling us, so the S&P already started its daily consolidation today, and obviously a lot of stock tickers followed suit and are in the same. Names that are already broken down from this low are obviously going to be weaker, and there's some stock names that are already broken down into new lows, and I'll probably see some crypto names that are already broken down into new lows. They're just relatively weak. Everything you should be looking at should be based on Bitcoin. Is it stronger or weaker relative to it? Because this is the gold standard chart you need to be aware of. So we're looking for our daily higher low. We managed to hit hourly oversold on this drop here. Actually, we did technically here as well. So that didn't set it, and we have bullish divergence on this drop. But yeah, we want to change our 4-hour trend back to the bullish. We've bounced enough that we can see a higher low now on the way back down, and this would be our neckline if that is the case. But yeah, we have set enough room on this 4-hour bounce so far to see that, and hopefully we can set this higher low quicker and see some follow through here. Ethereum. So how are we relative to Bitcoin? Well, this is a pretty clear. This is a really tightening range here, really tight range. So I'm expecting a volatility jump here. Also I forgot to mention the FOMC rates decision is going to affect this big time. And even if we're expecting no rate change, a surprise will move it exceptionally even more. Even if there is no rate change, and we could still see a big move on that. And I think we're expecting 2 rate cuts still in 2025. And if they change that number, that will be a surprise as well. Okay, so that is going to be important. That happens at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. So be aware of that. That will definitely... it will probably break this tightening range one way or another. XRP, looking for its daily higher low. We did make enough room for, now we're looking at this as an inverse head and shoulders potentially. We've made lots of room to set the higher low, but we haven't set it yet. We need to change the hourly trend first off and get back, head back up. Step 1. So that's what we're waiting on. You ideally don't want to lose the 0.382 on the way down, which we just did. But we closed above. So still potential. We could save this bull flag and head back up. But the further we fall to the 0.5 or to the golden pocket, we reduce that chance. Okay, Litecoin, at risk of rolling over. We're just a daily bear flag at this time. Actually, I made it to the point, no, it's in between the 0.32 and 0.5. We're still under the 12 moving average though on the daily, so we are definitely at risk of just rolling over at this time. Need to change the trend back to the bulls. Get the 4-hour trend back bullish. Hype. So we just broke that support there with zero follow through and have bounced. So we have not changed the daily trend. We're just in a daily tightening range at this time. We've got the 12 moving average just above us. Not ideal. If we do break this bear, we're just looking at all-time lows at that point. BNB. BNB is standing out. It is definitely standing out. We did see daily consolidation start now officially today. This is, I guess, after hours, so now we want to hold the 0.382. This is a daily tweezer top right now that's confirming, so not ideal for a resistance, but yeah, I want to see the 12 moving average come in as support on the way back down here. Maybe hourly oversold to mark the daily higher low, but we need to change the hourly trend back to the bulls. But relative to its most recent high, down 22%. That's still a lot. That's still a lot. So, yeah, I don't know. It's still stronger. This was a strong bounce as far as compared to Bitcoin and Ethereum, XRPs. Okay, yeah, BNB had one of the stronger bounces out of all the names I've gone through so far. So it has a lot more room for that daily higher low. And that's daily higher low than 508.1. So lots of room. We're at 616. Solana, weak bounce. We're at risk of rolling over now. Just trapped under the daily 12 moving average. Very clearly being guided down. ONDO, same thing. Weak bounce. At risk of rolling over. Link, weak bounce. At risk of rolling over. 12 moving average is definitely resistance. Sui, weak bounce. 12 moving average is definitely resistance as well. XLM started its daily bounce actually. So now we're looking at this like a potential tightening range. We didn't retrace all that much. Made it to the 0.5 on the way back down. So still have a possibility of continuation here on the bounce back up. Relative, it's still quite a bit down from its highest. Yeah, I mean it's just weak overall, but yeah, now we're looking at this like an inverse head and shoulders on the daily, and we need to break this neckline and break this previous resistance here. Let's change the daily trend, and then that would increase the odds that we can set a monthly higher low, and that's what we're looking for on a lot of these names is the monthly higher lows at this point. So changing the daily trend is the first step for the bulls. Cardano, weak bounce, very weak bounce here. 12 moving average is just guiding us down. We are at risk of rolling over. Dogecoin, weak bounce, 12 moving average, resistance, at risk of rolling over. Hbar, weak bounce, at risk of rolling over. Underneath the 200 moving average now, so very not good if we're getting big pushes down below that. We don't want to see that. Mochi, a little bit bigger of a bounce. Now we're seeing daily consolidation. Want to see this daily higher low get set. It's kind of not that good of a inverse head and shoulders yet. We need to see more of a bounce, to be honest. Kind of seeing a 4-hour equilibrium. Now we're just looking for a 4-hour lower high than here. So but we are in a 4-hour bear flag at this moment. Alpha, trying to change the daily trend for the first time in a, actually, no, we did over here in February. But yeah, trying to change this daily trend here and trying to get above the 12 moving average. So there's some hope here on alpha, because if we can't get a big enough push here, we are at risk of heading back down to all-time lows. We haven't set that monthly higher low yet. And we need to do that. And once we do that, we're just looking for a monthly lower high than this double top here. Caspa, we got a decent enough daily, bounce on the daily. We're trying to hold with the 12 EMA and trying to confirm a daily bull flag right now. So we're seeing a daily bounce already. We held probably the 0.382 on the way down. Yes, we did. Seeing a lower wick there. That's a good sign. And so, yeah, we need to confirm this daily bull flag and get back up here. And then we would be looking at a weekly inverse head and shoulders. So, pretty decent bounce on Caspa. We need to see some continuation now. AVAX. Yeah, pretty weak bounce, being guided down by the 12 moving average. Ton saw a pretty decent bounce. That was a 22.5% day. Not sure what happened with this name, if there's headline. But yeah, we're making enough room now that we could be looking at a weekly inverse head and shoulders. We're looking for a weekly lower high right now. And there's lots of room for that. This was just a straight weekly drop. This every week had a lower high. So we could go literally 100% and still, or 99% and make a lower high. So overall, we're just in a weekly bear flag until we can get above the weekly 12 moving average. And then that'll give us more hope. But we have a ways to go before that. Still hasn't started daily consolidation yet. So ideally get as much room as you can on this bounce, but I'm still seeing this just as short covering until we can change the daily trend back to the bulls. Trump saw a bit of a okay bounce, but it looks like the 12 moving average just shot us down afterwards. We do have enough room for a daily higher low than 953. And then we would be looking at this like an inverse head and shoulders. But yeah, we've made a bit of a drop now, so odds favor a lower high on the way back up now that we've made enough room. So we're still cautious of Trump. Yeah, obviously even geopolitical issues will affect this headline risk, of course. So caution on that. We need to change the daily trend, or this is just going to continue keep going down. All right, I will see you tomorrow morning, and we will keep on this track. And it's nice to be back. Talk to you later. Bye.